Welcome to African Today, the voice of a changing continent. We bring you the stories shaping Africa's present and future, from breaking news and bold analysis to culture, innovation, and voices on the ground. We're here to inform, inspire, and amplify the heartbeat of Africa every single day. Thank you for stopping by the channel. We hope you enjoy our video. Let's begin. From colonizer to beggar, France now needs Burkina Faso. Once the imperial master with vast colonies across Africa, France now finds itself in an ironic and humbling position. Economically weakened, diplomatically cornered, and increasingly dependent on the very nations it once ruled with an iron fist. Among these is Burkina Faso, a small but defiant West African country that has flipped the colonial script. Today, France no longer dictates terms in Ouagadougou. Instead, it watches helplessly as Burkina Faso and its military leader, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, chart an independent path, one that no longer includes Paris. The fall of French influence. The writing has been on the wall for years. France's neo-colonial grip on Africa has been weakening steadily due to decades of economic exploitation, political interference, and broken promises. But in recent years, that decline has turned into freefall. Widespread anti-French sentiment, rising Pan-Africanism, and a new generation of African leaders unafraid to break with the past have accelerated France's downfall. Burkina Faso, long considered part of France's pré carré, backyard, was once a key ally and resource supplier. But in a dramatic shift, the country expelled French troops, ended military agreements, and turned to new partners like Russia, Turkey, and China. France has gone from being a protector to being seen as a predator, and Burkina Faso has had enough. Burkina Faso's new direction. Under Captain Traoré, Burkina Faso is no longer playing the Western game. The government is investing in infrastructure, strengthening local defense forces, and nationalizing key industries. It is building ties with neighboring anti-imperialist nations like Mali and Niger, forming the Alliance of Sahel States, AES, a powerful regional bloc that openly challenges French and Western influence in West Africa. In a stunning reversal, Burkina Faso is no longer reliant on French aid or troops. Instead, it is exporting minerals, asserting economic independence, and leading the charge for African sovereignty. And with growing Chinese and Russian investment, the country is finding partners who don't come with colonial baggage. France's desperation grows. Meanwhile, France faces a deepening energy crisis, industrial decline, and geopolitical isolation. African uranium, gold, and other natural resources that once powered French factories and homes are now being redirected or locked away from Western access. As Burkina Faso and others slam the door on exploitative agreements, France finds itself scrambling. French officials are quietly reaching out, trying to maintain access to resources and influence through back channels. But the damage is done. In the eyes of the Burkinabe people, France is no longer a friend, but a beggar looking for favors. The global power shift. What's happening between France and Burkina Faso is a microcosm of a larger shift, the end of Western hegemony in Africa. The 21st century is ushering in a new world order, one where former colonies are becoming the authors of their own destinies, and former colonizers are being forced to adapt or fade into irrelevance. France's fall from power in Burkina Faso is a historic reckoning. The tables have turned, and in the court of African public opinion, there's little sympathy left for the empire that once demanded everything, but now has nothing left to offer. From colonizer to beggar, France's fate in Africa is a reminder. Arrogance, exploitation, and denial of history come at a cost, and that bill is now due. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to help grow the channel. Until next time, see you soon.